Alright, what's going on everybody? Brendan Mania here with another eBay purchase video. And today this might be the most cards in one video ever. That's not to say that each card is like the most valuable, but I did a bunch of buying. So we're gonna start with the ungraded ones as usual. So here we have a Dominic Cruz. You know what, let me move this light a little bit so it's more over here. There we go. Got a Dominic Cruz white sparkle. Not numbered, but everyone knows these are like printed to, what is it, 20? Something like that. The only thing I don't like about this card, if I can get it to focus here, is that corner. You see it now that I'm holding it like this? That corner's got like a... See, it's hard to tell. Either it looks kind of like someone either cut it and then they forgot to clip the corner, or there's just an extra piece sticking out. So I hope they didn't try to cut it, because that will get sent back ungraded. And regardless, it's not going to get a 10 because of that. But that was only $26.75, so not the worst. So then we got another one. We got the Dominic Cruz Mojo. So I couldn't find either of these graded. Well, I could. I found this one graded, but it was an 8. This is number 1 out of 25. This card actually looks pretty nice. There might be some stuff on the case that you're seeing right now, currently, but yeah, this is a pretty nice card. Hopefully it gets a 10. I did sign up for PSA, so I'm a member now. Maybe next paycheck or something, once I get all my bills and stuff sorted out, I'll see how much I got left and see if I want to send some to PSA or not. I don't know how to do it. It'll be new to me. But I want to try to get the rainbow set. So I'm going to send some in since I can't find any 10s on my own. But the Mojo was $36, so the Mojo actually costs more than the white one. On to a totally different type of card. We got Amanda Nunez. So this is the global icon. Gold global icon. It is numbered to 10, number 9 of 10. There we go. So I won this at auction. It cost me $59.75. I have, I think, 4 or 5 different gold global icon cards now. Alright, now here we got my man, TJ Killashaw, a gold refractor, but this is from 2018, and back then gold didn't mean 10. Gold was numbered at a 50. Number 30 out of 50. I'm telling you, man, if this guy becomes champ, I got so much money invested in TJ that I'm gonna probably have to try to flip some of them. I should have gotten these graded sooner, since he's fighting for the belt, like, what is it, this weekend coming up? Like, this cost $32.88 though, for an on-card autograph. So. Alright, now more of a fan favorite. We got, what's upside down? Wait, yeah, no, it was upside down. We got a Dustin Poirier. Another gold refractor autograph. He's got a weird autograph. Also from 2018. And the numbering is up there. It's number 49 out of 50. I actually got 2 of these. There was 2 up for auction. The other one's not here yet. This one was $51. Let's see. I'll get that graded. These are in nice shape. It's kind of sad that, I think I said it last time, that these older chrome cards, all these years later, they're in better condition than the new cards coming straight out of the pack. I think that's pretty sad, but card quality, they're just pumping cards out, so the quality is just getting worse and worse. But Do they make Topps Chrome anymore? Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen one, like, in store. But then again, my store's got nothing in it anyway, so. But we have a Joanna. I always mess her name up. What is it, Joanna and Jojezek? Or something like. Sometimes I can say it right, and then sometimes I can't pronounce it. I don't know. But another gold refractor. From 2019 this time. 22 out of 50. Like I said, these are in nice condition. I would imagine these would get at least 9s, and hopefully 10s. And then if they do get 10s, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Part of me wants to keep all my cards. Some part of me wants to sell them. So I don't know. Probably not going to sell. Oh, that was 49 bucks, by the way. Probably not going to sell ones like this if it gets to 10. Kane Velasquez. Look at this Octofractor. I am still so upset. I ordered the Dom Cruz Octofractor and they mailed it to the wrong person, and it was never seen again. Somebody got super lucky. Like, why? I was gonna say, why couldn't that happen to me? But something like that did happen to me this week, so we'll get to that towards the end though. But so yeah, we got a Kane Velasquez Octofractor. These are like usually numbered to 20 to 30. They're not numbered on card, but they're super short printed from 2018. This is in nice condition. I think all these that I've ordered are like 10 worthy. So while his life may not be going the right direction right now, I'm pretty sure he's still locked in jail, awaiting his court trial. But he was once considered the greatest of all time, and I will definitely send this in to get graded. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to show you guys what I'm sending. Oh, it's gonna be awesome when they come back. Wow, that Octofractor cost me $55. And surprisingly, this next card cost even less than that. It's Tyron Woodley. And it's not really a fan favorite right now. A lot of people actually don't like Tyron, but I think he's a Hall of Famer. And he was a very dominant champion. I think, he had 5 title defenses? Like, he looked unstoppable. I think he broke the record for most takedown defenses in a fight against Damian Maia. I think it was like 20 or 22 or something like that. It was crazy. But this is a 2017 black refractor. 8 out of 10 right there. These are hard to come by. This is before golds were the 10. It used to be black. These black refractors not as nice and shiny as I would have thought they'd be, but you know, these are my buddy Fight Night Cards' favorite type of cards. He actually just sent me a picture of one of these that wasn't autographed by Tyron, and I was like, hey, I think I have an autographed one coming in. I literally got it in the mail that day. This was only 50 bucks. Surprisingly. That's probably the cheapest black refractor I've seen. Now this one cost a little bit more, and Fight Night's gonna hate me for this, but this is the Henry Sahuto black refractor. Trying to make it shine, but it's not really the shiniest on camera, I guess. But so we got 2018, number 3 out of 10 up there. Now, this cost $125, and it's actually funny. So I look for these like every day, try to see if there's any new ones, because these are really hard to come by, and the second they get posted, they get sold, unless they're like expensive. Like there's some right now that are up that are kind of expensive, but so like this got posted, and it was posted for $125. And I was like, well, 125 is not too bad. So I bought it instantly. And then a little bit later that day, Fight Night was telling me like, oh, I was in negotiations with that guy, but he sold it. And the guy was willing to take $70 for it. So I overpaid by like 55 bucks. But, you know, I still won the card. So he was about to get it for 70, but I got it for 125. But I didn't know he was trying to get it at the time. So it's not like I stole it from him, but... And then the next day, he got the Demetrius Johnson one. So, you know, I'm a little jealous about that. I'd rather have Demetrius. So maybe he'd want to trade or something. I don't know. I don't know if I want to let that Henry go, but maybe. So yeah, that one was 125. All right, now this is a nice card. I won this at auction. You guys know Dominic Cruz. I swear he's not my favorite fighter, but I have so much of his stuff because he's definitely a Hall of Famer. He was the champion of his division. If he didn't have those injuries, I don't know how his career would have went, but he came back, won the belt, injured again. He was been in title fights like his entire life up until recently, but now he's on kind of a rocky path. But this is the select. You see that down there? You see that? 1 of 1. 2021 1 of 1. So I have the 2022 black 1 of 1 autograph and the 2021. I'm gonna imagine that S is for small, like on his shorts or his trunks. Like, I don't know. I thought that was funny because there's no S in his name. It's Dominic Cruz with a Z, so it has to be like the small size, like tag or something. I don't know, but I thought that was a cool card. So I won that at auction. It cost me $202.50. All right, here we go. My new favorite type of cards coming up. Wish I knew about him sooner. We got the Frankie Edgar Immaculate patch auto, 5 out of 5. Got the F logo from right there on above his crotch where it says UFC. I love these cards. They look very nice. I don't know, are these redemption ones when they come in the leaf case? I mean, you're lucky if you get a redemption back from what I hear. I have one out right now for Zhang Wei Li, and it's been like a month. I haven't heard anything, but I know people that have been waiting way longer than that. But so this I paid $149.99. Like I said, it's another one of those things where the price was cheap enough that I didn't even bother negotiating or sending in an offer. In fear of someone else buying it, I just bought it. I was like, 150 is low enough. You know what? I'll just buy it. So I did. Now this one I'm a little more upset about. Let me just see if I can remember where it is. So yeah, there's actually 2 things that I'm not happy about with this card. So this one, 5 of 5, Andre Arlovsky. That's a name a lot of you probably haven't heard in a while. 5 of 5. So this one cost $250. He was asking $500, and I got it for half off. But I was not happy because it had to go through the verification or authentication process from eBay. And as you can see, it came out of the case in delivery, and it got damaged there. It got a little nick there, and it got a little nick right there on the card. It came out of the case. Like, it didn't come in one of these like this one. It's not in this like protective thing where it can't move. It didn't even come in this hard case. I put it in this. It came in one of those little flimsy, like longer, like I forget what they're called, but they're like longer and flimsy, and they're not as protective as this. Luckily I have these big cases, but I was super unhappy. I opened the envelope. It came in one of these black boxes and everything. I think I have one right behind me. It came in one of these from eBay. And, you know, they're not supposed to move around in there, but, you know, I opened it up and it was all the way out, damaged in 2 places. And it's not like, this is a 5 out of 5. It's not like I could find another one of these. I've only ever seen this one of Andre, so this will probably get a lower grade because of those. Like, maybe, who knows, it could get like a 7 or something now, but it is what it is. It's still a nice card. It's got 2 little lips, but I was pissed. I left a bad review and everything on there, but you know, it is what it is. So these, I've got a bunch of these coming up. These are 2019 Topps Chrome cards I've been collecting. I figure these cards are going for really cheap. There's one guy selling these. There's like literally one person grading all these. And so I've been buying them because a lot of them, it would have cost $22 to send a card to PSA right now. Well, now I think it's lower. It's like 18 bucks, I think. But still, it costs $18 just to send a card to get graded. And I've been getting a lot of these for less than that, already in a 10. And you know, a lot of these are low pops. I would imagine chrome cards are harder to grade because they're so shiny that like the slightest thing on any of the shininess will give it a lower grade and it'll be easier to see. But so we got the current champ, Leon Edwards, and the hype behind him is like totally died out by now. All of his cards blew up like 10 times what they were selling for before. And it appears all the hype is gone, so I got this card for $12.50. A PSA 10 Leon Edwards Chrome card for $12.50. And it's a pop 9. Only 9 of these. Let's see. Where am I going to put these? I'll put it right there for now. Alright, now another one. Another former champ. Kamaru Usman. Gem Mint 10. Although this set is weird, there's a ton of different refractors. Like as you can see, this one's called the Sepia Refractor. I didn't know that. I thought, you know, so this is still number 14 in the set, but you could get like the regular version, the refractor, the Sepia Refractor, green, orange, diamonds. Like, I guess it's easy to make a set if you combine all the refractors, but it's just confusing to me, but I got this one for $23.50, and this is a pop 4. So $23.50 I didn't think was too bad. I've been collecting a lot of Kamaru Usman stuff anyway. But here's a perfect example of what I was just talking about. So here, we got Mackenzie Dern, PSA 10. This is a refractor. This was $26, and this is a pop 1. This is the only one of this in a 10 in the world. Now here, I got another one. This one is just normal. It does not say refractor. I also got this for $26. You can see it's not as shiny. Doesn't look shiny at all, actually, right now. This one was $26, and it's a pop 7. So we got pop 1, refractor. Pop 7, not refractor. Just base. I didn't even know they were different when I ordered them. And I ordered them because they were kind of cheap. I mean, well, they were 26 bucks. I probably should have just got the one, but whatever. All right. Here we go. Mr. Alexander Hernandez. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the kid that was talking trash to Cowboy and then got knocked out? I think that's this guy. But this is a green refractor. Is this numbered? This one is numbered at a 99. Was that other Mackenzie numbered? Nope. Alright, well these aren't the green apparently are numbered at a 99. So this is a pop 1, right? A green pop 1 PSA 10. I got it for $2.25. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, no PSA 10 should be $2. That's crazy. Like, I could buy this for $2 and just resell it for 10, and then I just made $8. Like, and the best part about this, since they're all from the same person, the shipping was combined, so I'm not paying like $5 a card per shipping. It was like $5 total for all of them. So that was really nice. That's what I love about mass auctions like that, where there's a whole bunch of cards from one seller ending at once. Alright guys, we got a DC Refractor, Daniel Cormier, double champ. Gem Mint 10. Number 50, not numbered. This is a pop 2. And it was $11.27. So there you go. $11 for a card that probably cost 22 bucks to send in to get graded. But who knows? He could have sent these all in a long time ago. I mean, I guess I could look at the number for the identification number on these cards, if I actually cared to figure out when he sent these in, but they look kind of newer. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his deal was for sending these cards in, but I feel like I got a good deal buying them. We got Alexander Rakik, PSA 10, just the base card. It's a pop 6. I got it for $9.30. So the market's going down so bad apparently that I'm getting PSA 10s for $9.30. And I knew a guy, he said that he actually doesn't even care who the card is of, what sport it is, any of that. If he sees a PSA 10 for like under $10, he'll buy it. Because he knows there's collectors out there. And if there's a low pop or the lowest price of that card, he can just up it a little bit and resell it, you know, maybe charge for shipping. And he actually, I think last I heard, he made $60,000 in profit by buying like undervalued PSA cards and reselling them for just a little bit higher. So that's pretty crazy. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to try to build this set or if I'm just going to try and resell them or just hold them for now. Like, I don't know. I mean, they're so cheap, it just like doesn't even really matter, I guess. But so we got the green refractor for Cyborg. This is the one numbered to 99, I believe. Yep, number 99. And this is also a pop one. I got this one for $20.50. So, you know, if he sent these in for 10 bucks back whenever PSA was doing that, I guess he doubled up on that card. But still, good deal for me. $20 for a pop one PSA 10 Cyborg. Now, this one was a little more expensive. I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know who this is. It's an orange refractor. So orange back then is numbered to 25. Somebody really wanted this card because I paid 40 bucks for it. It is a pop one. I saw it was a pop one and someone outbid me. I put a low bid down for all these cards, hoping that I would win them all for cheap. Somebody wanted this card that's on my plastic wrap, that little scratch or whatever that is. I think it's on the plastic wrap. Yeah, pop one. So for 40 bucks, like I said, for that one. Now you guys might recognize this man. Anthony Smith does some commentating. Still currently fighting. This is just a base card. This was $10.50, and this is a pop 10. And I wouldn't be surprised if this guy selling them has all 10 of them. Because I do see a lot of the same cards get listed over and over and over again. Now here's one I guess I'm kind of lucky I got right now. Or maybe I should have waited, but we got a 2019 Sean O'Malley. I think this was his second year. I think 2018 is his rookie year. So this was either a good buy or a bad buy. So I got this for $40. And I guess I got lucky because the one I see up for sale right now is already higher than 40 bucks. But this is a pop 6. And I'm not the biggest fan of Sean O'Malley. In fact, I actually think he's going to lose to Peter Yan. And when he does, oh my gosh, you should see the prices his cards are selling for right now. If he loses to Peter Yan, those prices are going straight down. Straight in the garbage. If he loses to Peter Yan, that'll be 2 like top ranked guys in a row that he lost to. And then he's going to go back to fighting nobodies. And he's going to build himself up again. I don't understand the hype behind him. I've seen like Kamaru Usman cards are selling for half the price of Sean O'Malley cards. That's ridiculous. Like, Kamaru Usman is definitely going in the Hall of Fame. He's already established himself as one of the most dominant ever. He got knocked out by a lucky head kick, and for some reason, Sean O'Malley, who's lost to the only ranked guy he's fought, is selling for twice as much. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you guys see, but I don't see it. So this isn't part of the actual set. This is like a side set. The knockouts, the insertion cards or whatever. But this is when he was fighting Johnny Hendricks. A lot of people believe he lost, but Hendricks was on steroids, so I guess it's a good thing they gave it to GSP. So this is a pop 4. This was $23.50. As expected, it's a little more expensive for GSP, but still not as expensive as Sean O'Malley, so who knows? Alright, so here we have the knockout of Amanda Nunez. So this is a PSA 10. I try to only buy PSA 10s. So this is a pop 2, and guess what? Got both of them. Pop 2. So one of these was $19.50 and one of these was $20.50. Just $1 more, but I have both of them. So anyone that wants to complete this set now has to come to me or grade their own. So. And then we got the knockout of Chris Cyborg. I would think she's going in the Hall of Fame. She looked unstoppable at 1.2. When you think about female fighters, there's really only a handful that come to mind as like really good. Like Valentina Shevchenko, Joanna was for a long time. Amanda Nunez, obviously the best of all time. You could say Ronda Rousey. I don't really like Ronda though. But there's not, like, out of all the women, usually you can tell, like, when they're about to fight, like, everyone always bets on the current champs are usually, for the women's division, like, unbeatable. Like, Valentina is unbeatable in her division. Nunez is unbeatable. She lost her last fight to, the last time she lost to Pena was because she had, like, COVID or something, but besides stuff like that, that's random. When they actually train, they're unstoppable. And, so there's only a handful I would think would go into the Hall of Fame. And even though she's not in the UFC anymore, I think Chris Cyborg should be in the Hall of Fame. I think she's champion wherever she is now. Is she in Bellator? I think she's the champ over there if she is in Bellator. I could be totally wrong. I don't keep up with the other organizations, but... Now this is a whole different Octagon of Honor. Somebody really wanted these cards. There was 2 TJ Dillashaw ones that I wanted, but somebody was just bidding crazy money. Like, and when I say crazy, I mean I don't mean a lot. It was probably like $50 or $60, but more than I wanted to pay for it. Especially since I just heard of these, when I was bidding on them. I never even heard of them before. But so this Rose, all right. So that Cyborg was a pop 2. I don't know if I said that. This Rose is a pop 2. I paid $42.45 for this. I overpaid just because I wanted it. Just because someone was outbidding me on my TJs, so I outbid them on this. Just out of spite. I didn't even really want the card. But now I got it. I will say Rose is very undervalued right now. What I think is going to play out is I think Zhang Weili is going to win the belt coming up soon. Which is why I wish my redemption card would finally get to me so I could sell it while she's champion. And then I think maybe Rose will rematch her. And if Rose wins, I got a ton of PSA 10 autograph cards I'm going to resell when Rose wins. I've been getting it for really cheap. So here we've got a Devonte Smith fighter autograph. This was $7. At the pop 2, $7. So, I don't know. $7 autograph PSA 10. Even if the fighter is like, the autograph is worthless because of who the fighter is, Pop 2 means if anyone wants to actually make that set, they gotta buy one of those 2, and I have one of them now, so maybe no one wants it, but I got it. It's only $7. Alright, now this is the card I was talking about earlier when I said there was a mix-up. So this was supposed to be a Dan Henderson autograph, a non-numbered Dan Henderson. And I got an email, and he said, I sent you the wrong card by accident. You could keep it if you want, or you could send it back and we'll switch, or I'll refund you or whatever. But so I decided to keep this. Tito Ortiz, legendary signature, red Prism, so it is numbered. I went from a non-numbered card I won to getting an out of 99 Tito Ortiz. So I'm probably just going to resell this. I don't know if I want to keep this or not, but... So I paid $56.55 for the Dan Henderson. The guy that I got this from estimated it was about a $100 card. So, I mean, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I'll relist it and see if anyone wants to buy it for me. And I did offer to buy the Dan Henderson back from him for $60. So, he agreed to do that. So win-win for me, I guess. Alright, now this is a nice card coming up. A BGS 10. Chael Sonnen. Now, I had this in a PSA 9. I bought it for like $50. I sold it for $75. This came up for auction and I won this for $79. So essentially, I just traded a PSA 9 for a BGS 10, number 47 of 49, which is a big W. And it was one subcategory for centering away from being a black label. So I don't know if it's worth trying to send it back in to get the black label, but it does have an eyesore right here. And you can see that. The little black dot right there next to the 10. It's such an eyesore and it's stuck on there. But yeah, so I'd say I did pretty good here. I got rid of my PSA 9 for a BGS 10. And it sold pretty cheap. $79. I thought it was going to go for a lot more because it was a 10. But apparently not. Here we go. Someone a lot of you probably never even heard of. We got Boss Rootin'. This is a cool green Prism. Not numbered, but green. So it's up to us to keep the Hall of Famer names alive. So this is Boss Rootin'. I believe he's like 28-4 or something like that with 1 no contest. 28 wins, 4 losses in the Hall of Fame. You know, a lot of these cards, I wonder if the autos would get 10s if I resent them back in, but it's not worth it for most, especially ones like this. But if I was rich, maybe I'd send them all back in. But so this card cost me $56.88. Like I said, a lot of people probably didn't know who he was, so got him pretty cheap. Alright, I was happy I won this card. This is a gold disco prism Joanna Jurjacek. 10-10 out of 10. There we go. What is it? Number 8 out of 10. 2021. This is a nice card. I got this for $156.19. This is a Pop 1. It is perfect. Out of 10, 10-10. And you know what's sad? This was 156. There was a Justin Gaethje one just like this, 10-10 also. It sold for like 176. You know, Justin Gaethje, he might be the highlight reel, but he is not Hall of Fame material to me. He hasn't won a belt. He hasn't, I mean, he's got some nice fights, but he hasn't really done much. Like, his card sold more than Joanna, who's definitely going to go in the Hall of Fame. The Boogie Woman. looked unstoppable for a long time. Like I said, one of the only female fighters that, you know, people thought no one would ever beat till Rose came along. So I was happy I won that card. And the final card of the video, Chuck the Iceman Liddell 2017 Black Refractor. The card got a 9.5 and the auto got a 10. But my phone doesn't want to show you guys. Okay. Got 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, and 9. As you can see, if I can get it to focus, this is number 5 out of 10. You can see it right there. So yeah, after buying this, I'm definitely done buying Chuck Liddell cards. I'm probably going to sell all my other Chuck Liddell cards because I don't feel like I need them. You know, the rarest card I could find. You know, if I get a rare version of a card, I'll sell the previous one, you know? So this is about as rare as it gets. I doubt I'll get a rare version of Chuck Liddell, but yep, so he was asking $500 for this, and I managed to get it for $3. I didn't even really want to pay $3 for it, but I was trying to get it for more like $2, maybe $2.50, but for some reason I was talked into paying $3 for it. Now I'm selling my gold one already. You know, I'll probably be selling my other. I have a 1010 Chuck Liddell I might sell. But I am Black Refractor, Chuck Liddell, 9.510. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My total for this week, I actually left a card at my parents' house. I don't have these cards sent to where I live. I have them sent somewhere else, so I have to go pick them up every day. And I left one there, so the total would actually be $2,100 and something this week, but since I left that card behind by accident, the total for this week is $2,082.31. So I know I'm spending a lot each week, every video, but luckily my work has overtime again, like unlimited overtime. So I'm doing like 68 hours a week right now. And you know, I'm actually making more than I'm spending, so you just got to make sure that you cover all your expenses in life. I've covered all my bills. Like this last check, I paid like all my bills and still had like $1,000 left over for shopping. So I did some spending, but you know, you just got to be careful. Don't spend more than you can afford to. I've been trying to slow down myself, been buying some cheaper cards, although they add up, but I've been trying to only buy things that like I feel like I really want, and not just everything like I did at the beginning. And I got to work on sending some cards to get graded, so. And then I'll be reselling a bunch of stuff. I got a ton of stuff I'm going to get graded, and then once I get them all back, I'll be selling them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got more cards coming as usual. I don't know if it'll be more than $2,000, but you know, I'm sure my girlfriend would be happy if it wasn't. But there's always more cards coming. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.